Hi guys. I want to share with you a traveler's journal that I have been working on over the weekend. It's not finished, but I've got a lot of requests on Instagram to go ahead and show it. If I can show my progress and process or whatever. This is my first TN. I've never made a traveler's journal before. I've never used or bought a traveler's journal before. So I kind of had to look at a few videos to kind of see what they were all about. And just, I'm kind of still getting my feel for it. I don't know. I just think this will work much better for me than a regular planner. I don't really use the regular planners. I've tried, I've bought them, I've started in them, and I just don't continue to use them. So I'm thinking, being that I can customize this more because of this die that I'm about to share with you, that I will enjoy this one a lot more than I do my regular spiral bound planner. So I came across this die, and it's by Eileen Hull, and it's a Sizzix XL die, and it is called Journal. And this is her new die from her new collection. Here is the number right here. Here is a picture of the pieces. So you get the book covers, you get a book plate or a label, a closure, and a tab. That's what. And here's her image of her journal that she has on the cover. So I just love this. Here again are the pieces that cut out, and I can share with you these pieces. I don't have any of the covers cut out right now. Okay. And so you get instructions on how to lace it for inserts. Sorry about that glare. It's nighttime, so I have the light on. But I love this. Since I got it Friday, I have not been able to put it down. I could not wait to get off work Saturday morning and wake up so that I could play with this die. I mean, as soon as I got up Saturday afternoon, I played with this die. And I've been playing with it ever since. So here are this is the plate or the label piece that cuts out. Here is a closure piece that cuts out. And then here is a tab. So I haven't used any of these. I did use a closure, but I didn't use the tab or the label for this one so far. But I may use it, you never know. Like I said, it's an ongoing thing right now. I'm not finished. I'm still trying to figure out everything that I want in it, how I want to set it up, and I also want to make a watercolor journal that I can take with me on the go using this die. So for those of you that asked me on Instagram if I can make some die cuts for you, because I think the die is sold out everywhere, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not sure. I've only looked where I bought it from, and they are sold out. So I was told it's sold, they can't find it. So if you do want to get some of the die cuts, then just message me. I'll have my email down below for those of you who want to try this out. So, oh my goodness, I love this, guys. Here is mine so far. And I'm going to lay it down so you can kind of get the full view while I go get the paper that I used because I forgot what it's called. Okay, so I managed to get the paper. So here's the paper that I use. I only own 2 Prima pads right now. I had stopped buying Prima paper, and the rest of it I had sold because I wasn't using it, and now I'm just like kicking myself in the foot because now I want more Prima paper. But so I'll have to get some. But anyway, this is the one that I use, and it's the A4 paper pad. It's called Stationary's Desk, and hopefully that's focusing for you guys. And here it's got 16 different patterns. This is an older collection. This came out a few years ago, and I still have some left. I have used this before, but of course I loved it because of all the reds, blacks, and I like deep tones. I like all colors, but red is my favorite, so I had to get this one. This one's just gorgeous paper. So I'll flip through. I'll try, because there's it just came apart, but there's some journaling cards in the back. I'll do a quick flip through. I don't know what this take forever. Some of the pages are missing, so this isn't a complete pad. But for those of you who may not have seen this pad, because like I said, this is an older collection, so I thought I would just share. I think that's all of them. Yeah. So like I said, it's torn up. Came apart on me. So that is the paper collection that I use for the most part. And then I think I added maybe 2 sheets. One is craft and one is from another paper pad that I think I can't remember what that one is. I'm not going to speculate. But but for the most part, that's what the paper collection is. And my cover. Oh, I had fun with this cover. I did use chipboard. I was going to do fabric for my first one, but I decided to do a chipboard book for the first one. I'll do fabric later on down the road once my We Are Memory Keeper sewing machine comes in. So, where to start? So first I did some stenciling with a Tim Holtz stencil after I adhered the paper. So I did that. It's on the front as well as it's on the back. And I only did it a little. I had so much fun playing with modeling paste. I haven't done that in a while. So after I laid that down, then I started to play with my paper. I used some Tim Holtz glassine paper in the craft. This is a My Creative Time die that I cut, postage die. And then you can see the paper in the back. I used some of the journaling cards to layer in the back. This is a charm of an angel, that I've probably had for about 10 years. I've had it for a long time. I was waiting on a project that I wanted to use it on, and I finally decided to use it on this one. I have a typewriter this is a Spellbinders die cut, or die. And then this dragonfly, there was dragonflies in the design of the paper, so I have a dragonfly die from My Creative Time. So I put one there and one here and some vellum. I've got some Wild Orchid Craft flowers. There are also some punch flowers that I have here and there. And I use Nuvo crystal drops in this for the centers. Here's a wood piece from Sock Crafters that says Adore. There's some bling. I love how this turned out. Oh my goodness. And then I did some splattering. You can see. So that is the cover. There's the spine. And then on my spine, I have this charm that I made and hung here. I used this clasp that I picked up from Hobby Lobby. It's in the shape of a heart. I had this bauble, again, something that I've had for probably about 10 years. And then I stuck this Converse because I love Converses on here. It's a charm. And then this charm was made for me by my good friend Trina, who is Love of Flair. I think she's both that here on YouTube and on Instagram. So hey girl, thank you. She has on here Brave, and then she has this little globe, which I love since this is a travel journal or traveler's notebook. Really cute. So I had to stick that on there. And then my elastic, I have a typewriter charm. It went with the theme of the paper and this little pearl. Super cute. So that is my cover. Again, let you guys see. You can see the typewriter and the paper down there below. Pencils, all that's the paper. Very pretty. I used some Tim Holtz distress paint to distress the edges in the, I think it's picket fence, if I'm not mistaken. It's the white one. I haven't used that in a long time either. This project made me pull out stuff that I haven't used in a long time, and I love that. So take the elastic off, which I made sure to leave room so that I can easily take it off, so it just hangs to the side. And then you open this up, and in the front cover I just have this shaker pocket that I made using the paper. This is one of the note cards from the paper that I cut. I glued this clip up here so that I can hang stuff from it and change it out. And then underneath that I have a sleeve. You might not be able to see it, but it's just a sleeve that I'm going to insert some photos of my kids and family on the inside. So I have that, and then underneath I have one of those Target dollar spot pockets for me to be able to tuck things in. And right now I just have some sticky notes that says life is what you make of it. And then here is the gorgeous paper. I also covered the inside. I'm sorry, lost focus. There we go. So I covered the inside as well. And then I will show you the back cover. Okay. So that is the back cover. Love this paper. Very pretty. All right. So my first insert, I made all my inserts, which I had fun doing. I can't describe how much fun I had playing with this. I put a clip here that I made. This is from a pink paisley collection. This was just a bow, and I put it on a paper clip. It went with the colors, so I stuck that up there because it's super cute. And then this is the paper from the paper collection. I have another charm hanging on this little, gosh, I forgot what these are called, but they're by Tim Holtz, these little doorknob things. This is the closure from the die that I said I used, and I have this is screwed down to keep this shut. This is just a journaling book that I'm going to use for, like, you know, journaling different things and stuff like that, thoughts, stuff like that. So I have it closed like this. It's more, you know, keep it more private so you can see it. I adhered the clasp, that's this piece here. Let me grab it. This piece to the front and back of the book. And I just have this pen on the side, but in here I have, it's graph paper on one side and then lined paper on the back side. So I don't want to open this. She got them unscrewed and all that, but I don't want to do that right now. But that is that insert. And then I just have this pen tucked hanging on the side. I love these pens. They're from Dollar Tree, and you get a whole bunch of them in different colors for $1. You can't beat that. I think it's like 12 different colors or something like that, or 10. So that's my first insert. This one's just going to be a journal. So since basically this is my first one, so I couldn't, you know, decide on everything that I wanted to put in here. I kind of made it a mix. So there's some journaling, there's some planning, there's, you know, it's just going to be a mix of stuff. Like I'm going to be doing some smashing in here. You know, it's just a little bit of everything. So that's that one. And then for my second insert, this is the one that I'm going to be using for, like, photos and, you know, pictures and smashing and, you know, things that I want to keep from day-to-day life. So That's what this one is. And again, I use the paper. And you open it up and it just has plain copy paper in here. This is a little tab that I put on here using a punch. Copy paper. I have a glassine pocket right here, and I hope you can see this because it kind of looks, I don't know. But this is just a little glassine bag pocket. And I haven't, like I said, this is not finished. I haven't fully decorated or whatever. I'm not finished. I'm just sharing because everybody wanted to see it. This is another paper bag and pocket. More copy paper. There's an envelope in here, pocket. And then this is using a card. And I corner around or chomp the edges. More copy paper. And then here's another glassine bag. This I'm going to turn into like a tuck spot. I just haven't adhered it down yet and finished altering it. It's the top part of that bag. Coffee paper. I don't know why I keep saying coffee. The other side of that card. The other side of the envelope. And then I cut it open. So it can be another pocket. Copy paper. And then here's the other side of that bag. It's going to be a tuck spot. I'm going to adhere part of it down. Another part of that glassine bag. And that's cut open. Copy paper. And then here's the back of that insert. So once I start putting stuff in here, it's going to be like, you know, things like movie tickets, or if we go, like I'm going to Six Flags for Mother's Day, so I'll probably have tickets from that, you know, all kinds of stuff that I'm gonna stick in here, things that I want to remember. I made this, what is this, folder on my Cameo, so I took that in here to use. I haven't altered or decorated that either, but you know, it has this little pocket on this side and the other side is further down, but this is a folder. And then here is another insert, and I put this tag on here that I made. I made two of these. One of these I made for my best friend, and then I made another one just to have. So I loved it, so I just clipped it to the top of this insert. And this paper is from, I want to say My Mind's Eye. But it's not the same collection. And this is my monthly calendar. And I just printed these out. And then I can take them out as I use them. But this was a free printable online. And if you go to like Pinterest, you can just type in free Midori printable inserts or Midori printable inserts. And you'll find tons. So this is a free one, and I stamped this cute little gorgeous girl on here, and this is a, oh my gosh, greeting farm stamp that says "Get It Girl," and then I colored her in with some Prismacolor pencils. Since this is copy paper, I didn't want it to bleed through, and I stamped these sunglasses on her face. I just thought it was cute, so I haven't colored in forever. So, but I thought she came out really cute. And then I just have, you know, some of the stuff is dated. I go to the movies a lot. I love the movies. So you see a lot of movie things on here. And then, of course, this is Mother's Day. So, and then my kid's last day of school is the 24th. Oh, my goodness. I'm so not ready. So, and then I used my Creative Time stamps to stamp the dates, as well as stamp the month up there, May. So I'm glad I had that, because these come blank, and I can show you how they come. So they come blank like that, and you just add all the other stuff. Okay, so that is my monthly insert. And then Come on. Here is a piece of vellum. It says I printed this flower, this rose. And hopefully you can see that. I know it's the lighting. It's like sucking right now. But this is a vellum piece that I did on my computer, printed and cut. And I just put the sticker on here. This is one of a kind. And this is my weekly insert. It's an overlay to my weekly insert. That's the craft paper. And then here's my weekly. And this is another printable. This one I paid for. It was $3.50, $3.50 for it. And then I added all the stickers and stuff like that, just for the fun. Okay. So that is my weekly. And then I have another clip up top, and this is from Hobby Lobby. This bow came in a pack. And then that's the other side to the vellum cover. It's the other part, and then here's the other side to the folder that I cut out on my Cameo. And that's the back. So that is what I have so far. I'm going to see how this works out. And if I want to add anything, I'm about to start meal planning. So I want to add an insert for that. And I just have to figure out, I just have to get the time, not figure out, but tomorrow my work week starts. And, most of you guys know I work a full week. So I only have time to really play on the weekends, even though I am taking Wednesday off. So I might try to do it then. But so far, I have four inserts in here. So far, it closes fine. I think I'll definitely be able to fit another one. Again, like I said, I want that to be my meal prep insert. And I did find a printable for that. So if I get the chance to do it on Wednesday, I will definitely share that with you guys. Again, I showed all this on my Instagram. So if you guys want to be able to see what I'm up to while I'm making stuff, or just what I'm up to in general, please do check out my Instagram. I'll have my Instagram information down below as well. So this just closes back up. And we're going to slide these over here. Okay. So I knew when I made this, I needed to leave room for the cord when I was working on the cover. So I left this up so that it wouldn't be in the way of the cord. And by the way, the elastic is from Hobby Lobby. I don't know if I said that. So that is my traveler's journal so far. I hope you guys like this. If you guys are able to get your hands on this die, I hope you do. This is going to be a ton of fun. Again, I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to make a watercolor journal. I'm using this die. That's going to be fun. So I can have that to take with me on the go to play with. It's just a lot that you can do with this. So much. These could be prayer journals, just all kinds of stuff. Little diaries. You can give these as gifts. Actually, this would make a great gift. I'm going to try December daily again this year and turn one of these into a December daily, maybe an October daily, since some of you guys know I love Halloween. So it's like so much. So I'm also going to turn one of these into like a coupon book for my mom and my grandmother and me as well, so that they can keep their coupons. They'll have a notepad in here and all that kind of stuff. So that should be fun too. When I do that one, I will share that with you guys. Again, if you guys want to pick up some of the die cuts, if you can't find the die, I'll leave my email down below, and you can just email me if you'd like to pick up some of the die cuts. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think of my first traveler's notebook. Let me know down below if you get this die or get some of the die cuts, what kind of journal you would make, or notebook that you would make if you got it. What could you see yourself using this for? So, and if you know of any good websites or Etsy stores where I can get you know, reasonably priced stickers, even though I can make my own. I just don't have the time anymore. But are cute inserts or printables that I may not have seen or thought about. Leave that information down below too. So this video is super long already, so I just want to thank you guys. I will see you guys again this weekend. I should have another video up hopefully, or Wednesday. And thanks guys for watching. Bye guys.